Hello my dudes and welcome to my Road to Glory. I've completed the weekly objectives over the weekend and now we have squad battles rewards. When I went to bed on Sunday I was in Elite 3 but I ended up finishing Gold 1 which makes sense as people could have had 8 games to play after I finished if they'd not refreshed their squads. But 12,000 coins, a premium gold players pack and 2 jumbo premium gold packs is a great reward for offline play, and offline play which was fun as well. Much better than playing the AI on previous FIFAs. You can see the featured squad this week is Thomas Muller's team, the Bayern Munich player. He's got some great players in it even if he has got low chemistry. It would be nice on this screen to be able to see how many points you missed out by and how many points you needed the previous week. If I take a quick look at Reddit, Elite 3 last week on PlayStation 4 was 27,915 points. That's just over 600 points per game. So if you play all your games, that's not too difficult. Typically on professional you can get 900 points for a win, so if you could step up to world class or legendary you can get elite playing 20 to 25 games. I've also got here to open 2 jumbo gold packs from the Icon edition. You'll also see a lone inform pack which is also from the Icon edition. The lone team of the week player as the pack opens was Samassa, the goalkeeper from Ligue 1. More on him later. These weekly packs from the Icon edition unfortunately don't stack, so you can't save them until Team of the Season or until a great Team of the Week. If you don't open them when next Monday rolls around you lose them, so you have to get them opened each week. I think these videos are going to extend to 1 per week. There was lots to go through at the start, kind of to prove I wasn't cheating. I recorded a lot of footage and a lot of getting started tasks and the squad builder challenges. In future I think we'll show more gameplay and rewards, and if I don't play FIFA that week there might not be a video. Hopefully there will be some draft and more good gameplay when I get better at the game. There's some highlights from some online gameplay later in this video, but first we're going to carry on going through these rewards and then some squad builder challenges, and I'll show you my investments. Jumbo premium gold pack then, and the best player is a right back from Chelsea, Zappacosta, not Azpilicueta unfortunately, although I think he's a centre back this year anyway. Not much else in the pack, a few fitness cards that might sell or should sell, and a +10 training card which goes for 1,000 or 2. Next pack is a boards down player, so an 83 or above, and it's a goalkeeper again, Reina. But in this pack we also get Danilo, the Man City right back. I check out his price and he's sort of 3,000–4,000 coins, so I list him up, and I might actually regret that as he could have been useful for the Squad Goals 11 Leagues Squad Builder Challenge as a Brazilian rare card. A lot of Brazilian rares in big leagues are quite expensive right now, like that Danilo card was, so I might have to pick a different nation because the prices of Brazilian players are so high. In the next Jumbo Premium we get Shaqiri. I've not got a Premier League team yet as the prices are really expensive, so I'm selling these Premier League players and going to use the coins for either investing or for completing more squad builder challenges in the hopes of getting something good. So on to the final pack then. Can we get a legend or at least an inform? Nope. It's a 78 rated trash, probably striker from the Russian league, and not much else. So that was quite disappointing. So I'll move on to the squad builder challenges, and I've completed the rare 5s with a Spanish team from 5 different leagues. Going through the player prices, you can see a few are first owner from the SBC reward packs, and then a few for 300 and 350. So that was a pretty cheap one, and the reward for that is 1 jumbo gold pack. So probably nothing in that reward either, but it was quite an easy SBC to complete. And then the 7 suspects, I went with a German team from 7 different leagues. Player prices again, there was 900 there for the German striker, the rare one, and I think it was about 1100 for Schweinsteiger, the MLS player now, the 81 rated, so it was quite cheap for an 81 rated card. And then I went with Argentina for the 9s, and I think this was a reasonably decent pack, so I spent a bit on the likes of Zabaleta and a couple of others, about 1,000 coins on some of the more expensive golds for this one. And that was a gold players pack, a prime gold players pack was the reward for that one. And then squad goals, I started building a Brazilian team and didn't have the players, so I will complete this with rewards from the coming weeks. I'm sticking all my Brazilian players in I've got, but you need 6 rares for this one, so that Danilo card would have been quite good. I had a look at right backs, left backs, right mids and left mids as well for that team, and they were quite expensive. I think I eventually picked up the centre forward from the Bundesliga who's Brazilian. He was pretty cheap for shiny gold, and I can't remember what his name was now. Is it Raphael? No, I can't remember. I'll have to check that. So this pack then, nothing special. A couple of Spanish players, some fitness cards again, which will sell for 750, 800 coins. United States silver player, which might come in handy for an MLS SBC. So he was a duplicate, so stick him on the trade pile for now. And then in this one, another boards down player, so another 83 rated minimum, and it's yet another goalkeeper. We seem to be packing all the goalkeepers today. So Lopez, another Liga 1 goalkeeper. I'll hold on to all the 83s until a squad builder challenge requires like an 83 or an 84 or an 85 rated squad. Well, an 83 or an 84 probably. Their prices should be really high then. And then next pack, another boards down player again, and it's yet another goalkeeper. Not Reina this time though, it's Casillas. So I seem to be filling my club up with 83 rated goalkeepers, and the 82 in the pack is also a goalkeeper. So all my best pack pulls so far, pretty much, apart from on the opening day when we got those inform, or that inform. I'm not counting that Rotherham one, he was rubbish. When we picked up Philippe, the Bundesliga inform, all my best pulls have been goalkeepers. The Zappacosta, instead of selling him, even though I could have got 3,000 coins maybe, I put him into the Turin squad builder challenge, the Douglas Costa one. Basically I thought to myself, it's 3,000 coins for a jumbo gold pack, so I thought that was probably worth it. Everything else I had in my club already, and at the end of it all I might have been better off selling him. Although, oh yes, this pack, Pereira, he's actually a pretty good card. He's a pretty good right back, lots and lots of pace, and if he's the one that was in the French league last year, I think his informs were really, really good. He had a right wing one or a right mid one and a right back one. And they're both really good ones. So on to my investments then. We saw on one of the previous videos that I'd picked up Brahimi for like 2 coins above discard. That was an absolute bargain, especially for an 84, who will be definitely useful in the future. I also picked up a few 82s, Hilton and Wagner Love, for about 200 coins above discard price. And I picked up the keeper that we saw packing on loan earlier, Samasa, for effectively 40 coins. I listed Areola when his contracts ran out in my French team, and so far Samasa has been very, very good. I'll keep him until informs are needed for squad builder challenges, and worst case scenario I can discard him and get my coins back. Also an apology to this Philippe. In the first video I said this card was disappointing. Now I've been using him as a sub and I was wrong. He's very, very good. Untradeable though, of course. The other investments you'll see here that I've made are for this week's Marquee Matchups. I picked up quite a lot of these because if you get in early enough, the prices are still low, and again, worst case scenario, I can discard them and get my coins back, or put them into an upgrade SBC, such as the gold upgrade to get the 2 rare golds. This week I thought the potential games could have been Costa Rica versus Honduras, Bosnia versus Belgium, Argentina versus Peru, Melbourne Victory, I think it is, in the Australian League versus Sydney, and United States versus Panama. There are plenty more possibilities with the international games, but I thought these were most likely and offered the best chance to make profit. There's a website as well that has a link for possible games for Marquee Matchups. I'll put the link in the description below. I used to use the BBC Sport app and just look at fixtures a couple of weeks in advance, but this website, FIFA Analytics I think it's called, gives a really good overview of games coming up if investing is your thing. Since this was recorded, my trade pile, I've also bought some more Adrees cards and Dzeko cards, as they were the cheapest 84s and in good leagues. And you can see on the trade pile I've got a few Bosnians and Peru players, Costa Ricans, all ready for the Marquee Matchups to try and make some profit. All bought around discard price anyway, so shouldn't lose out. As we watch the highlights from my first online seasons game, I think my favourite formation is the 3-5-2 so far. I wasn't creating enough chances with the 4-2-3-1 wide, which you saw I had my French team set up like, and I was worried the 4-3-3 variations, like the 4-3-3-4 was my favourite last year, would leave me too open, as I still can't defend. I'm so far terrible at defending on this FIFA, guys. You'll see from my record I've got 8 losses. One of those was from the draft in the last episode, and the rest of them are from conceding sloppy goals against the AI on pro and world class on squad battles. I really need to work on my defending before even contemplating entering FUT Champs. But yeah, the 3-5-2, I have a cam and 2 strikers as well as 2 wingers, so I like going forward. 3 centre backs as well seems to suit me, as I was used to the 5-3-2 in FIFA 17. I don't think pace is a massive deal this year. In fact, from a few games I've played, strength seems very important. Whether that's because of my defending, or I'm not sure. But I've been using Bastost in one of my teams, as I had quite a few on the trade pile, and I find him quite effective. Also, I switched my kits to a white home kit and a black away kit because of the radar at the bottom. It was a bit confusing wearing my black kit and it being white on the radar. While it's nice that they've made it so you can differentiate between the colours of the 2 teams, why the colours don't match your kit or always be the same for you, I don't know. Not sure the kit thing will work online either. There were reports though that the update for Xbox and PC, or I think it might just be on PC at the minute, that PlayStation should be getting soon, might have changed this, so it goes back to kicked colour rather than a black team and a white team, black for away and white for home. So the first online season game ends in a win. Thanks for watching.